So,
All right, take a look at the screen. If you're not interested in hearing us talk and just want to do the reaction, jump to 1657.
good Mario, everybody. My name is Robin, also known as Sunny Side Up Gal, and you are my Sunny Side Up pal. Good morrow, and welcome to my channel. Today we have a very special guest, my husband, Michael. Today we are going to discuss, what are we discussing?
Today we're discussing trucking and how the industry makes you fat.
Perfect.
And that's why I have my trucking and fucking shirt.
Fresh and break dancers!
So Michael has been a truck driver for how many years?
7. I think actually 8, yeah.
What do you think?
The industry is basically set up for you to become fat and depressed and dependent on your dispatch and basically, especially if you're over the road, it kind of makes you a slave. Not really a slave, but like a slave's a bad term. You are at the whims of where they send you.
Why would that make you fat? Clearly you're not fat.
I guess probably the biggest things that I think contribute to people getting fat is a lot of people that don't drive truck don't realize that when you're trapped in a 58-foot vehicle, you can't just park anywhere. And that really narrows down where you're going to eat for the day if you're going to get food. It also narrows it down
To truck stops.
Yeah, truck stops, maybe unsafe areas to park. A lot of drivers, especially over-the-road drivers, they could be assholes and they'll just park on the side of the road in a very like horrible spot. But I get it, because sometimes to get a good meal, you have to park in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just thinking about that alone, if you were to go to anywhere where you're gonna go get some healthy food, look to see if there's a spot for a 58-foot semi. Probably not gonna find it. All these like health and food stores, they're usually in tiny little parking lots. Nice and little quaint parking lots. Walmarts are usually not that bad. If you find a spot behind the Walmart, you can park in your semi-truck. But if you've got deliveries back there already, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
So it really does narrow it down to truck stops. They like to act like they care about truck drivers. And I can tell you this, if they cared about truck drivers, there would be a doctor's office in every truck stop.
Like an urgent care?
An urgent care, a place where you could schedule a primary care checkup. Anything, just normal. They should have, I mean, these truck stops partner with the trucking companies like Swift. What I mean is like they'll partner with like sometimes Love's does like fuel bonuses for certain companies.
At work, we partner with Circle K for their fuel bonus.
Yeah, you get fuel bonuses, you get shower discounts if you work for a certain company. Yes, you got to pay for your showers.
Yeah. How much does it cost for a shower?
Oh, it's like $9. Let me go ahead and specify that there's two to three types of truck driving. You've got over the road. These are people that live in their truck and they go out for 3 weeks and they come back home for 34 hours and then they're out for another 3 weeks. That is literally the schedule.
That honestly seems like a lot of fun, but I like what is it called? Road trips.
Yeah, but you know, you got to think about how that can really affect
drain you.
Yeah. The inside of a tractor is kind of a quiet cube of solitude. It's
like driving in a cubicle.
Yeah. You basically, you know, you're by yourself all day, every day, and imagine doing that for 20 years. Not only that, it'll affect your diet and your mindset, it'll affect your mood. I'm not an over-the-road guy. I'm a local guy, and they call that LTL, which is basically trucks that deliver anything that comes off of the over-the-road people. The over-the-road people come to the hub takes in what over-the-road people deliver, and then they go out and divvy. It's basically you're like a Uber Eats, but in a semi-truck, and you go to and you go to companies.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe Uber Eats is bad. Yeah.
No, you're
like a delivery.
Kind of. You're a delivery boy.
But it's for like big stuff, like motorcycles.
Yeah. And fridges.
Paper rolls for cigarette companies, newspapers.
What's the third one?
I call them like service food drivers. So like people like deliver to like Cisco, like that do just food. That just do food.
Okay.
So there's like people that do restaurants that just do restaurants. That's all they do. And that's called Cisco. And there's a difference in truck driving between those, because I will go and deliver like industrial things, and these produce people, they go to restaurants and they deliver just produce. I don't know if there's a huge difference in that you could tell, but I know that is a lot more labor.
Oh.
So that there's a lot.
Why? Because they have to actually get into the trucks?
Well, yeah, because you're parking in alleyways and you're having to hand truck all the ingredients into restaurants.
So would you say that somebody who
So-
does like the food stuff is probably going to be in a better
better shape. Almost always better shape. When I worked at Coca-Cola,
Oh, you were sweating.
I was losing weight left and right because it's 10% truck driving, and you're having to merchandise and truck drive. You truck drive 10% of the time, and then most of the time you're running into stores and actually taking everything off your truck and putting it on shelves.
Yeah, did you guys know that most of the stuff that gets stocked in
Yeah.
Walmart is actually stocked by the company itself? Like if you work for Coca-Cola, Walmart's not stocking those Coca-Cola shelves, it's Coca-Cola that's stocking the shelves.
Yeah, and it's
That's what
usually
he
like
did.
sales people. Certain companies will like divvy it out so that if it's a really busy store that's high velocity, it gets a lot of stuff. They'll have a dedicated salesperson that shows up when you make your delivery, and they'll merchandise for you. But if you're like an in between where it's kind of like, oh, you can probably merchandise this yourself and get to your next stop on
Yeah,
time.
like at a little
Yeah.
dinky gas
Yeah.
station.
That's why I think there's three. I do the middle where I'm not getting out and merchandising stores anymore. I used to do that. Now I'm more delivering big stuff like motorcycles, lawnmowers. And that I still get out, but nowhere near as bad when I was working at Coca-Cola and
Less
putting
sedentary.
monsters and Coca-Colas and stuff.
Much less sedentary job now.
Yeah. I start my day at like 3 in the morning a lot of times. You do a 14-hour shift. If you do a 14-hour shift, you start at 3 and you get off, I don't know, what is that, like 5 or 6 o'clock?
So where do you usually go for lunch? Because you're clearly not fat. Where do
No.
you usually go for lunch? And then what truck stop do you think is actually the best for truck drivers?
Anywhere where there's a salad. All these trucking companies, they partner with Arby's, McDonald's. If you go to pilots, racetracks are a big thing here in Florida. Wawas are a big thing, but you can't park a semi at a Wawa. You could try if
How do
it's
you
on.
get to your Wawas then?
I-
Because he usually gets Wawa salad.
I usually try to find a certain time. If you park before lunch, you'll find a spot. But that's where you get good food. Wawa always has salads. Racetrack usually has salads. Love's does not have salads. They might. They might
They
have
do
one
like
or two.
fruit. They
Yeah.
have like one little island or
Yeah.
boat of like fruit.
Cheese sticks,
Cheese sticks, eggs,
pepperoni.
boiled eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not a lot. They're definitely people aren't going there for their eggs, they're going there for their Arby's
Yeah.
chicken nuggies.
They don't care about your health. I was going to say, you go down those aisles, you're going to find basically 5 or 6 coolers of energy drinks, sodas, either chips, candy, essentially nothing really healthy. It's all bread. It's all bread.
Carbs.
It's all carbs, it's all crap, and then they're going to give you a discount on your cigarettes and tobacco because those truckers need their tobacco.
Yeah, they're nicotine.
Yeah.
And then the other thing too, so they're going and they're buying all that junk food, and then they sit in a trailer for 6 hours at a time. Like they're literally only walking and getting their steps to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, what frustrates me is like they'll add Subway. So Subway is this new company that they partnered with. That if you go to a truck stop, you'll probably see a Subway or Arby's in
Oh,
it.
Subway sandwiches.
Yeah.
I'm like, Subway's not new,
No.
but that's new to see at the truck
But-
truck stops.
But like this company Subway that likes to claim that they're healthy, and then when you start to realize that Subway's bread was not categorized as bread in other countries,
Very true.
categorized as cake.
Yeah, because there's so much sugar in
'Cause
Subway's
there's
bread.
So much sugar in the bread.
And they have the foot-long cookies now. Like
Yeah.
I don't think it's
That's my
healthy
thing.
at all.
It's like you're gonna claim to be a healthy option, but they just barely started offering turn your sub into a salad, which it's not salad. It's not a salad. You're not getting romaine lettuce. You're getting shredded lettuce that they put on subs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that we put on tacos, and they're doing a plate of shredded lettuce, and then they build
Sandwich meat.
a sandwich meat on top of that, and you're like, that's not a salad. That's a bullshit salad.
Off
Yeah,
subject, but also on subject. What is your go-to sandwich at Subway?
I do the bacon chicken ranch.
Bacon chicken ranch.
Bacon chicken, because that's the most keto you can get right there.
When I do get sandwiches, which I don't think I've had a sandwich there in like 2 years, but BLT with instead of lettuce, it's spinach, and I get lots of cucumbers, salt and pepper, oil, mayonnaise, and that's it. He's drinking Dunkin'. He's drinking the enemy, you guys. Boycott Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, Subway's just not good. It's not good.
It's not good.
But sometimes you have to eat it.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
like-
you have to eat. You
yeah.
especially.
But over the road drivers, they are the most at risk. Because I can tell you, me making an appointment with the doctor is hard enough right now. I work Monday through Friday, and I work about 14 hours every day. Sometimes I'll work recently the economy's been bad, so I've been working like 10s, which is crazy for a truck driver. I can still make a doctor's appointment. Now I have to take a day off to go to a doctor.
There's no like, hey, I have an appointment
Yeah.
at 9, I'll come in at 10. It's just like, nope,
Yeah.
get the whole day off.
It's not like office ladies where they're like,
Yeah, I'll just show up on my lunch break.
and shit.
That's what I do on Friday.
Yeah. So that automatically puts a hurdle in maybe in guys at my work who are pushing something off. They find something bad, or like, oh, I have a really bad stomach, and basically they'll just ride the illness out until it gets bad enough, and then all of a sudden 8 months down the road they're like, oh, it was stomach cancer, you know.
Oh shit.
And it happens a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of guys at my work, they smoke cigarettes all day.
Yeah.
They don't eat well because they eat the trucker diet, and they,
Let's talk about that. What would you say the trucker diet is? Like when you're out and about, like what do you see most people getting?
the smart people bring their own lunch, obviously,
Okay.
because it's way too damn expensive to eat out. But most people go to Arby's and McDonald's, and they're just getting fast food all day.
And big sodas.
Yeah. We do have some guys that just don't. You could tell just don't care about their health at all. They're just like thirst buster. Every time they see a truck stop, they're like, I gotta pull over and get me a big gulp. Smoke.
Oh yeah, they all smoke.
Cigars is a new thing.
Yeah.
These old-time truck drivers.
Our big truck driver smokes cigars.
Yeah, I feel like it's an aesthetic. It's almost like, you know how some people, like, when you're in high school, you're like, who am I? Like, you know, when you're in high school, you're like, what clique am I a part of? You know what I mean? Am I going to be emo? Am I going to be a jock? And then you kind of, like, dress and act like that until you become it. I feel like certain truck drivers, they have this, they romanticize this idea of, like, you got soft hands, and, like, telling people that, like, I have a good job. It's a hard job.
Oh, because your hands are hard.
Yeah,
Or
you're like, I
rough.
make the economy run.
Yeah.
You know,
There's a valor behind it.
there's there's like an idea of like, I have to keep compounding the male centric, so I have to start smoking cigars, and I have to start talking about like sports, or I don't know, I don't know how they smoke cigars. They'll do it with the windows up, hotboxing your your truck, and then those same guys 5 years down the road are like, well, it looks like I have stage 4 cancer.
What would you say,
What
like, so
happens?
regarding, like, obesity, what would you say, like, the average weight that somebody would gain, like, the first year?
So here's the thing, if you're over the road and you're just, we call it button docks, which means that you're just going from Amazon warehouse to Amazon warehouse, big warehouses where you're not touching anything, you're not having to get out. You literally show up to the gate, you give them your paperwork, you hit a dock, and you sit there until they unload you, and then you just call up your dispatch, and then they give you another load. And basically all you do is you're essentially just getting out and opening the doors of your trailer to back into a dock. Those types of people, the over-the-road truck drivers, they're...
How much would they gain?
6 months, they'll probably gain 50 or 60 pounds. If they're not body conscious.
Yeah, like, if they don't really care.
Yeah, if I gain 10 pounds, I know it. I could see a little poofa coming, and I change my behavior when that happens. It's so crazy to me that someone could gain like 50 or 60 pounds and be like, I'm gonna continue this. Like, isn't that weird? Like the idea that you can start to see like a girdle or whatever the fuck that's called. And then, like, the idea that you'd just be like, yeah, dude, let's just keep...
Yeah, we're going to keep going. Body positivity in the trucker industry is very important.
Yeah, and the thing is that's also, like, part of the male thing. It's like, who cares? You know, it's like, oh, you want me to be pretty? You know what I mean? Yeah, I think one of the big things that they can do is if these damn companies, these truck stops, can partner with Subway and claim that they're going to be making healthier food and all that kind of stuff, which it's not healthy. Subway's not really healthy. There's like maybe 2 healthy things on that damn menu. A meatball sub, all that kind of stuff. It's not really good.
It's just sugar.
Yeah.
Like, if we believe that, you know, food can be a good, like, food is medicine, right?
Yeah.
Like, your diet is a good first defense against illness. They have to make the right choices. I think that it's a responsibility for a truck stop to supply those good healthy choices for truck drivers, even though I know they're probably going to lose a lot of money like the first couple of years, because our truck driver is going to pick salads over Arby's. Probably not.
Well, that's the thing.
Not for a few years. I feel like there's a big surge of younger people getting into the trucking industry that probably would be into salads or would be into like low carb options.
Well, the younger people, especially girls, which is crazy to see, but there's a lot of young women that are starting to do over the road truck driving.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
And they'll like have their YouTube channel, which I think is probably why they do it. They watch another girl on a YouTube channel, and they're like, "Oh, this can be fun.
Yeah, or
Um,
it's an undersaturated market, so they're like,
yeah,
let me just join
I'm a
that.
trucker girl.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I honestly, in another universe, I'm probably a trucker.
Yeah, it's like the craziest thing. I could be like parking in the middle of Amazon, and some little girl at the pixie cut will be doing like a 90-degree back into a dock, and I'll be like, "What in the world?" Because like 8 years ago, like when I first
Unheard
started,
of.
it was not. There was no women. It was just a bunch of old nasty dudes.
Yeah, but all the old guys are
Um,
literally dying, and so all these younger
yeah.
people, including young women, are getting into the market, which is I think cool. And I would like to see I'd like to see truck stops get into healthier options and foods for you guys.
My main thing is just when you put profit over people, which is what almost all these companies do, they're going to put the chicken tenders out, the mac and cheese, and all that because they know that that's a seller.
Yeah.
So there's no incentive for them as a company to do anything healthy, which I think is kind of the reason why the world's falling apart in the first place. Is they're putting profit over a whole bunch of things, profit over healthcare, or uh, okay, I'm not going to get political.
So I read somewhere, and I'll put a little picture up, but the obesity percentage rate, the obesity rate for truck driving is 70%, and the obesity rate for the United States is like 35 to 40, I believe. And the
It's low. There's no way it's 35 to 40. It's got to be.
well, the overweight percentage is 75%.
Oh.
Yeah, so obese is like depending on how high you are, but it's like a blob, right? And then everybody's overweight. I'm overweight. Are you overweight? Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't think you are. Right.
I was gonna say I don't think so.
I don't think you are.
If I am overweight, then that's a problem. I was gonna say because like I don't. I mean, even you're not
Well, I'm
overweight.
close.
You're just like a little.
I'm like 1 or 2 points away
like
from.
all the chicks that you listen to. They don't
Yeah, they're
look
not. They don't.
overweight.
They're all on a weight loss journey.
Just like in the end, when it comes down to it, women should have a little bit more weight on them than men. That's just how it is.
I think that that's what the BMI even says. Like I feel like that's known. So women are supposed to have a little bit more fat than men.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but there's a difference in like having a little bit more fat and like with muscle, and then having a little bit more fat that's just like chilling.
Yeah, I mean, sedimentary lifestyle.
Yeah, sedentary.
Sedimentary.
All right, so we're going to watch a couple. So what we did was we had a little collection that we started just like truck driving related with obese people that we're going to react to. So we're just going to get started.
I'll just say
Obesity is a national epidemic, and the government says that some jobs carry a higher risk. Sitting behind a wheel, for example, turns out to be riskier than sitting behind a desk.
How old is this? This is from 11 years ago. Oh. Still relevant.
Yeah.
In Washington State, where the obesity rate is about 25%, truck drivers weigh in at 39%. Police, firefighters, and protective services right behind, although researchers say they do tend to be more muscular.
Okay, so it says average obesity is 25%, truck drivers 39%, but as of 2025, it's 70%. 70% of truck drivers have obesity. Isn't that crazy since 2011?
How the hell are police and firefighters up there, though?
Baby.
It's like saying soldiers are
Baby. I think,
fat.
well, Americans in total are fat. Like, I think it's very common to see fat police officers. Haven't you seen a lot of fat police officers
Seen
here?
Paul Blart, the mall cop, running to go try to rescue you from a fire. And you're like, oh my god, our tax dollars have done nothing.
Yeah.
I want a guy with 12-pack abs come in
Well,
and rescue me.
Yeah.
Gay, totally gay.
I think that they're sitting. I think that they're sitting a lot. You know, I don't think that they're chasing people. I think police officers. Well, first of all, the whole thing with the donuts, they do just sit in their cars all day and eat donuts.
Stereotypes.
It is a stereotype. But honestly, in my
It's
last
a donut epidemic.
so in my last video from yesterday, I was talking about how like every single fat person on Instagram, they're always eating a donut.
Well, that's what happens when you start your day with a birthday cake latte. Yeah. Isn't that what you always see?
Yeah.
Every time.
It's always like just a
so
sugar bomb.
gross. So gross.
What did you get? What kind of latte did you get?
I got a regular sugar-free coconut latte.
Coconut. Oh, with the chocolate. Coconut mocha.
There's no mocha in this one.
Just coconut? We smell. It's like sunblock. Is there vodka in there?
No.
Just kidding.
It's good though.
Okay. So this is clearly older.
Janitors, cleaners, maintenance workers were also above average. Working with food does not make you fat. Waiters and cooks turned out to have...
Working with food does not make you fat.
So this is the worst study. Oh yeah, the CDC did the study too. Yeah.
I should have known that it was from 11 years ago.
Yeah.
But
well,
also,
you're not going to get anything good out of the CDC.
cooks and waiters, So it boils down to how much are you moving. Cooks and waiters, they're on their feet.
Yes, chef.
Lower than average obesity rates. Doctors, dentists, and veterinarians ranked the lowest. And if you'd like to see that entire report from the CDC.
No, bitch.
Does she have gauges?
No, I think she just has turquoise earrings in.
She never aged out of it.
Yeah, that's what our news anchors are gonna look like one day.
They're gonna be all tatted up with gauges. I got plugs and I'm stretching them. You're like, you're 64.
Clearly AI.
I like these. It gets better and
Do you see people like that? Of course you do.
I mean,
What's the most outrageous obesity-related thing that you've seen trucking?
you see
Tell us the story.
you see Quasimodo motherfuckers out there. I can tell you right now. I was gonna say, you see guys that are so overweight that it's like a task getting out to open up the doors on their trailer. And it's so bad. Like, look, I know that like society, they like shun the whole fat
shaming.
fat shaming, but like in the trucking industry, it's male dominated. Nobody cares. They're gonna laugh at you in your face. So like, if you're a huge tubby tub, and you're going out and you're like, that's how it is. I'm not joking. Like, there's people that are that big, like they're fat going over their boots.
Oh my gosh.
Going to get their trailer.
They always have the big hanging bellies too.
A lot of times you'll see like truck drivers in their truck filming them with their phones, like while they're like going to get their doors, and then because like we see how ridiculous that is. That is blatant disregard for your health. What's at some point, when do you start to tell someone's like, either you have a mental problem, like maybe you have like a serious food addiction, or you have an emotional problem.
Yeah, like you're treating this emotional
You have
problem
some
with
like
food.
pent up stuff in your life that you're like using food as alcohol basically.
Yeah, and it sucks too because it's not like they can just, hey, I have a therapy appointment, or anything like that.
But how they pass these physicals, I don't know, because you have to do a physical every 2 years to maintain your CDL, and it's not like you have to like run on a treadmill, because if you did, then
They would
half the.
Well, what do
industry.
you have to do on the physical? Do you have to like crank anything?
No, they'll check to see if you can bend a certain way, see if you can hear and you can see, so that they can.
I would fail because I can't hear.
Oh well, you do have to do a hearing test, and then all that. But but they also check to see if you have diabetes, and if you have diabetes.
Hey, if in the fat acceptance realm, not everybody who's fat has diabetes, which technically true, but also how are these truck drivers passing without
Well, if your diabetes is at a certain point, I'm not sure what the point is. You can't have a CDL because then you're a liability. What if you get low blood sugar while you're driving 80,000 pounds down a road?
I wonder if that's ableist. Like, I wonder if that's like illegal to let people go because of that.
I don't know. It should be. No, not illegal. It should be okay.
It should be okay.
Yeah.
Michael is an ableist.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't want to be, especially in like places like Oregon. When we were in Oregon, you had these huge hills, people hauling 100,000 pounds of wood. The last thing you want is someone to have a mini stroke because he ate too many hot dogs.
So you had mentioned earlier that sometimes truckers will video camera other truckers.
Yes.
Well, I actually have one.
And they'll like trade the videos like Pokemon cards.
Who's that Pokemon?
Like they're like it's kind of like an icebreaker. It's like when truckers go and talk to each other. Yeah, this stuff right here.
Wait.
I can already see how good it is. Hell yeah, brother.
That's the music.
Yeah. Yes, this is all the time. Watch him try to get up in his steps. I can't hear it.
I had to lower. It's copyrighted music.
Oh.
It's just music. You know what it is?
Yeah.
It's the ooh,
Yeah.
because that guy was huge.
Yeah. Yeah. He also died.
Oh yeah.
Because he was fat.
Oh, they're not gonna show him get into the truck.
Yeah, which if you would have gotten that angle, that would have been like a holographic Charizard right there. If you're talking to another truck driver. Yeah, because those videos are just funny. It's like, look how crazy this is. I've seen videos of guys that big or bigger taking a crap between trailers because they couldn't make it.
Do you have the picture of the guy?
No, but it's just like, it's so bad.
But you don't have a screenshot of that review from that truck stop? Michael we were looking at a review for a truck stop, and there was a picture of a guy taking a shit in between two cars.
Yeah, just blatantly. Yeah, because he was gonna poop himself.
Yeah.
Because it was gonna require a 5-minute walk to the. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
and
like
they can't
literally
walk.
it's like literally Wally.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's
That's
Wall-E.
often brought up in the community that
Yeah.
we're turning into Wally.
And it's hilarious that Disney made that movie because like Disney's like the one company that's like we have to be inconclusive and all that.
No,
Crap.
inclusive.
Inclusive or whatever. Oh, they're like the ones that are like everyone's
Yeah,
beautiful,
everybody. Right.
and all that kind of stuff, and it's just like
Well,
oh yeah.
that was in when was Wally made? Like what, 2011?
I don't know, back when we were a proper country. That's all I gotta say. Those I wish you had more of those.
I know.
Just,
I
like,
thought I had a second
whole
one.
bunch of big boys.
Oh, here we go.
You never see big girls.
Not yet, but
Eh,
watch. It's a possibility they're coming back.
Yes,
wait,
dude.
wait.
Yes. My God.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Fat Albert.
Shit.
Trucking.
Oh wait.
Man, look at this shit.
Yes.
Dude, this motherfucker, he can't even walk.
Dude's a unit.
Look
Oh,
at
look at that. Yeah.
Aw.
See,
You know what though? His arms are probably super strong.
here's the thing. He's probably a sweetheart.
Oh, yeah.
Probably a nice guy. He's probably a nice guy.
We're literally just judging based off of how he looks, which is not the best, but this is a safe space because we're humans. We always judge with our eyes first. That's just like natural,
Yeah.
right? They say you shouldn't, but it happens.
How he looks or how he is.
Well,
In
yeah, I
general,
wonder.
how he looks, but like how he looks is like
Well, it's
horrible for him because a lot of these guys, once they get big enough and they've been doing this long enough, they sit down for so long, then they start to get the lymphedema.
yeah.
They start to get like all these like gouts
Yeah.
and all this crap that starts making them
Well,
swell up.
Neuropathy and stuff. Just imagine imagine being in this position most of your life. You're like in an L, never walking, I mean, it happens to like office gals too. Sometimes I get like weird like the stuff from
Well,
sitting all day.
Some of them have really nice seats. If you go to like that guy, you can tell if they're over the road or if they're not over the road by if you look at their truck and they have the window in the back.
Is this over the road or no?
So that's over the road because that little window in the back of his sleeper.
He sleeps in here?
No.
Oh, I was like, how does he climb?
At the yeah.
So
the
his
big,
bed's back here.
yeah, that's where his bed is. That's where you can look out the window.
What's up here?
It's probably another bunk
Uh,
if he's a team
team
driver,
driver.
or it's like a storage area where you can put like your clothes and stuff.
I wonder if he has a dog.
Almost all of them do.
I wish.
And it's crazy because like the big guys like that, they'll have like a baby Yorkie.
Oh my
And you're like,
gosh.
dude, you're gonna
Well,
kill that dog. You're gonna roll over
no.
one day.
But remember at the post office today, we saw that big buff guy and he had a little Yorkie too?
Yeah.
He looked like a gangster, but he was like, with a fucking Yorkie?
Well, a lot of times they can't have a German Shepherd because they can't get out and play with
Yeah.
them.
Well, they have pit bulls.
They do, but usually
That's a good dog to
usually
have.
The people that have like pit bulls are truck drivers that are in good shape.
Yeah, they run with them.
That when they're at a stop at like Amazon, you'll see them take their dog out and they'll be playing with them in the parking lot.
You know who would be a good dog for the road?
Duncan.
No, Duncan doesn't. He cries out on all the
Oh.
road trips. Polly.
Yeah,
She would just sleep.
she's just sitting over there right
Yeah.
now.
She'll just sleep.
That's fun. I could just watch videos of those all day.
Dude, that's what I couldn't wait to get
big
started.
boys,
I
big
couldn't wait to
boys.
get started. Okay, let's see.
It's a big unit. I love Caleb Hammer.
Yes, we
No,
all love Caleb. We all love Caleb Hammer in the community.
This is my vibe right here. The
We
stuff
love-
that he says, I'm so jealous that he gets to say it.
We love
Yeah.
we're a tough love family.
Yes.
Like really we are though.
Although
Really.
he does go a little too ham sometimes.
He goes a little too hammer.
Yeah. Yeah. He goes a little too crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch.
Now, I'm in the obese category, but in order for you to be normal weight, you would need to be 154 pounds, which is half of your weight. Half of your weight is considered.
You know what's freaking wild is my American brain goes, he doesn't look that fat.
Yeah.
But
if you
he
go to
is.
China, yeah. Let's take him on a trip to China. And then every seat that he finds, it's like, how come I can't fit in any of them?
Okay.
Yeah.
normal weight. No offense, dude. Well, when you get like to that level, because I'm like on the edge. When you get to like, I think you're like double me maybe. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It's not a competition. Your nut's not potent.
You know, I've watched a couple, because here's the thing, and I really do think that, notice, on his show, there's a lot of fat people.
Oh, they're all fat. Most of them.
And you start
And then if they're
you start
not,
to
they're
realize-
like if they're not fat, they're like mentally unstable.
you start to realize that there's a large correlation between the fatness and their bad money spending,
Yeah.
and because a lot of it's they don't take accountability. So
Exactly.
so
It's a
it
lack
starts
of
to permeate other aspects of their life
It's-
when it's just like, oh, it seems like you just kind of don't care about a lot.
yeah, it's a lack of
Yeah.
responsibility and a lack and they've lost control of one thing, so why not lose control of everything?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're always Disney adults. That's all I gotta say.
Good
Yeah.
observation. Good observation.
You don't carry the little swimmies. Do you guys want?
Oh yeah, Caleb is like a family guy. He can't wait. He has baby fever.
How old is he?
He's maybe a couple years, maybe like 30, I think.
Oh,
I
well,
think- I
why
don't
does
think
he have a kid?
Huh? But I don't think I think he only has a girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think he wants to be married first or something.
Oh, well, he's going the biblical route.
Want to have another kid?
I'm okay without anymore.
Okay, well
Yeah,
then you're
this
okay.
girl's huge.
We'll just die at 60 instead. Now,
Oh my God, we'll just die at 60 instead.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There was,
Also, like,
there was
she
another
had-
one that really fucked with me though, because there was a really nice guy that he had on that was a big guy,
Oh, I know which
Um,
one you're talking about.
and it was kind of sad where I was like, oh, this guy's not a bad person at all. He's got confidence issues.
Yeah, confidence issues.
Yeah, so you can tell like he would buy his way into people's lives. So
Yeah.
he'd buy them laptops and
Yeah, his
and-
sister. He's buying his sister a bunch of shit.
and then just so that they'd be his friends. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I wonder if he just sits at home and eats. You know that scene in Nutty Professor where he's eating everything in front of the TV screen?
Don't you? You go to the store and you buy those little candy bars in the bag, and before you know it, the whole bag is empty. And then at the end, you feel just like that bag. Empty inside. Don't you? Don't you? It's okay. It's all good. It's okay. Just get it all out.
Crying, like it reminds me of that. It's like there's like big people out there
No, they
that
are
do
fat.
that actually do that. That
Yeah.
actually like do sit in front of a TV screen and cry and eat ice
Dude,
cream.
I
Yeah.
remember watching well, Nutty Professor. It was almost like influential to me. Like I remember watching Nutty Professor and watching Death Becomes Her, where she's eating she's eating the frosting like straight out of the thing.
Yeah.
And she's watching, and I was just like, wonder what's that like. And I remember eating frosting like that and being like, this is awesome. Like
I've never-
I feel so much better.
I've never been about that with sweets.
Oh, I am.
But I have been about that like nachos or hot Cheetos.
I
or-
told them about how I put powdered sugar on my sausage.
When
Yeah, I
you were
did.
young?
I made sausage with potatoes, and I was like, let's just put some powdered sugar on
Yeah,
that.
that's wild.
I was fat.
There's also like I don't know. I didn't have free reign in the kitchen growing up, so like I had a different experience.
Oh, we were on our own.
Maybe
for
if
food.
I had free reign, then I probably would have been fat. Who knows?
Maybe. Well, that's what they say. A lot happens to like obesity happens quite a bit to like latchkey kids. You know what a latchkey kid is?
No, is that like
It's like a kid that like you come home and your parents aren't home, and
Oh.
they tell you not to like lock the doors, like
latchkey? kid.
latchkey, yeah.
Oh.
And then you're not allowed to answer the phone or the door until your parents come home. That was like the rule.
Oh, stay inside.
Stay inside. Don't let anybody know that you're here, or I'm gonna go to jail.
Eat PB and butter and
Okay,
jellies.
let's see this one.
That'd be so nice if we could like Caleb Hammer this, where you're like, I'm gonna interview someone, then they have to sign a contract because he sets them up beforehand,
Yeah,
or he's like, I'm gonna be horrible,
I'm gonna be really mean to you.
but like not tell him how horrible you're
No,
gonna be.
well, I think he's pretty open about how horrible. He's like, I'm gonna rail you.
Yeah. Well, it's always like these big girls that start crying. They're like, that was the worst thing someone's ever said to me. It's like, I think you need to hear more of
Yeah, I think you should
I
probably hear
I
that.
actually think that like you need to be like completely dismantled and brought back up again. You know what I mean?
All
I
right.
don't know.
Okay, so this says trucker obesity is getting out of control. Let's see. It says, do you know that 80% of truck drivers are obese? How long ago was this? This is from 2 years ago. All right, so I'm muting it because it's copyrighted music. But did you know that 80% of truck drivers are obese?
Yeah, roller dogs.
Roller dogs. That's because
Yeah.
when you first come into a truck stop, the first thing you see is hot dogs and soda.
Go try to find a salad at a Love's.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah,
Right.
that guy's fucking
hold on.
dead inside.
3 years.
And how do you like it?
I've done it for 23 years.
Did you do anything before, or is this your first job?
My only job.
What is your big dream?
Can you imagine being a truck driver and that being your only job ever?
Check this guy's hard drive, dude. Yeah, I can already tell.
Hey, you can't judge people like
Oh yeah,
that.
that's defamation.
No.
That's defamation.
Well, not even. Oh.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Don't have one.
Trying to
Work,
figure it
pay
out?
work, pay bills, and die.
If you don't mind me asking, how much can you make driving? Over the road, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Depends on how much experience you have. Somebody's just starting as a rookie, they get
I will say though, Do you think that he buys lot lizards?
Dude, this guy's giving big fedora energy. Where it's like, doesn't he kind of give you like a little nerd?
A little
Kind of
bit.
like,
But also, I want to know what his bills are. I feel like you live in your car. I wonder if he's married.
but you notice this. He's kind of like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing exciting him.
That's what 23 years of solitude does to you. Where you're just like, I guess I'm just going to do this until I die. A lot of them die in their trucks.
Sad.
They drive so long and they get so used to it. They're in their 60s. And there's plenty of people that have found people at the truck stops just dead. And their truck's been running for 2 or 3 days. And then and so they have to keep track of the trucks because this happens quite a bit with the older generations. So they keep track of the trucks and how long they've been there. And if they've been there longer than 2 days, then you have to do a wellness check. Because people die in their trucks. Yeah. They'll just sit there.
It's about 37 cents a mile. You can actually earn up to 58 cents a mile.
Okay. Sounds pretty good. Any word of advice to young guys starting in this business?
It's not for everybody.
How long?
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. I saw that video and I was inspired.
All right, so this is a guy who is on a weight loss transformation. His page is called Body Transformation by Lee. Trucker losing weight, weight loss journey.
There, I am sick and tired of being fat and out of shape. Are you? Watch me on my weight loss journey on my YouTube channel. It's called Body Transformation by Lee. Subscribe and click that notifications bell.
I will subscribe.
I like his demeanor.
His energy.
Yeah. So there are some good truck drivers that have been doing it so long that it's like part of the family. So like the wives will come out with you a couple times. The kids truck drive too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then that's when you get guys like him where it's like kind of a happy family. It's like, yeah, we're all kind of truck drivers. And we all kind of understand what we're all going through. And
he doesn't look.
He goes to the gym.
Yeah, he goes to the gym. He doesn't look very large or in charge.
Oh, it looks like he lost some weight.
Yeah, he does look like, compared to this. So this is from, how long ago was this?
Out there. I am sick.
Doesn't tell me what date. Let's see if he has any videos.
That's Ginger Boy right there. Ugh. Cut his beard off. Keep the beard, buddy.
Keep the beard.
Yeah.
Starting my chat. So 3 years ago.
Oh yeah, he was much bigger.
Let's
right
see.
there.
This was him from 3 years ago, if it loads.
Papa Meat.
Hello, welcome to Body Transformation by Lee.
Oh, his energy's
Lee
so low.
Price, I'm 40.
So this was him from 3 years ago, and then let's go back and see his most recent video and see how much he's lost. Okay.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, from a year ago.
Good
4th
for
of
you,
July
buddy.
from a year ago.
Welcome back to Body Transformation by Lee. Happy 4th of July. It's our Independence Day. Did you already shoot your fireworks off? Have you
He's a nice guy.
had your cookouts? And
Yeah, he's got some life in his eyes.
it affects more.
You know what?
Trucking hasn't ruined him.
Yeah, trucking hasn't ruined him. I bet he's got a wife who loves him, and probably a family. Well, oh, he's down 270 pounds.
My God.
Welcome back to Body Transformation by Lee. Well, update, I'm down to 270 pounds. And so basically, since me and my family went on vacation roughly 2 years ago, I know I was over 400 pounds then. Not exactly sure as 402, 403. My scale at my house did not work. Me being a truck driver, for me to know how much I weighed, I had to weigh at like where I was getting loaded or unloaded, like where they would put the pallets of whatever they were loading me with. And
It's so wild.
Like a scale that you...
Freight scale, yeah. Like they like take a forklift and lower a pallet on so they can check to see.
When I worked at the thrift store, we had a scale that me and Heather would jump on.
A lot of the forklifts have scales.
Yeah.
So like they'll pick up a pallet and they'll look at the computer. It tells you.
Pallet jack that had the scale on it.
Yeah, it tells you how much it weighs. I think up to like 2 tons. But they have to know the weight of each pallet when they're putting them on the trailer, because you can't have more than a certain amount of weight in certain areas.
I think we're gonna call it a day with the truck driving obesity video. But come back tomorrow because we're gonna do another video where we're reacting on just like, what do you want to do? A hashtag or like a specific person?
Hashtag fat truckers. That'd be fun.
There's not a lot. I
Oh
tried.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Well, I guess then it's just gonna be a surprise. So come back tomorrow. Me and Mike are gonna do this again.
Yeah, sure.
If you liked his commentary, but thank you so much for watching. Again, if you are new here, please consider giving me a subscribe. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. Leave a comment below. Leave below an egg emoji, your favorite egg emoji. Bye.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, oh, come ye